We hereby start with the alkali metals which are present in the S block elements of the periodic table. First of all, we'll see what are alkali metals. In general, alkali refers to the basic or alkaline nature of their metal hydroxides. The compounds are called alkali metals because when they react with water, they usually form alkalis, which are nothing but strong bases that can easily neutralize acids. Alkali metals have a corresponding configuration, that is noble gas configuration, inner one and outer one NS1 configuration. They occupy the first column of the periodic table. That is, alkali elements are lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. They are occupying successive periods from 1st to 7. Francium is a radioactive element with very low half-life period, and that's why it's radioactive, so it's not included in the general chemistry and their properties. However, the main reason why hydrogen is not considered as an alkali metal is that it's mostly found as a gas when the temperature and pressures are normal. Hydrogen can show properties or transform into an alkali metal when it is exposed to extremely high pressure. Alkali metals are very reactive and are present in the form of compounds only when they are electropositive metals with unit valence. That is, one electrovalency. Now we'll see the properties of alkali metals with an individual elements. First of all, we see their atomic numbers and electronic configuration. Lithium has 3 atomic number, electronic configuration. Inner orbitals occupy helium configuration and outer one to S1. Sodium has atomic number 11 with its inner shell configuration, that is neon inert gas configuration, and outermost 3s1. Potassium has 19 atomic number with organ inert gas configuration, inner orbitals, and 4s1 as the outermost shell. Rubidium has 37 with its innermost orbitals filled with the krypton inert gas configuration and outermost 5s1. Cesium has 55 atomic number with xenon inner orbital configuration and outermost is 6s1. Thus all the orbitals in the outermost shell occupy one electron. Then we see the variation in their atomic size, that is constantly increasing from lithium to cesium, and abundance is 65 for lithium, that is much less rare, not rare but not much abundant, and sodium, potassium are the most abundant elements. Rubidium is less abundant, and cesium comes in the category of the rare elements. Density is also increasing constantly from lithium to cesium. Now we see the ionization energy. The ionization energy is constantly decreasing from lithium to cesium. Then hydration, enthalpy and reduction potential. These are the two very typical specific properties of first group of the S block elements which are present in the extreme left of the periodic table. Then flame color. These are also specific and property for S block elements because they are identified by their flame color, particular flame color, due to their electron giving property. They are highly electropositive and they can have only one electron in their outermost shell and they can give this electron very easily. So they are highly electropositive, and this property makes it to impart a specific color to the flame and from that it can be identified easily. Likewise, lithium has crimson red color in the flame. It gives sodium gives flame test with the yellow color. Potassium can be identified with its violet color, rubidium red violet flame, and cesium can be identified with the blue flame test. Now the various physical properties show variable trends in the alkali metals due to having one electron in their valence shell, and so they are expressed as NS1, and these are called monovalent ions. They are the highly electropositive elements in the periodic table, and due to the same reason they are not found in the pure state because they readily combine with the electronegative elements in the periodic table, and so they in the free state they are not available. Down the column, the nuclear charge increases and the new orbital gets added to each alkali atom. And as the new orbital gets added to each alkali atom, the atomic size of the atom increases, and this makes a gives important trends in their physical properties as we go down the column. Likewise, atomic and ionic radii of the element increases. The largest radii than any other element in the corresponding period is present in the every alkali metal. Atomic radii of the alkali elements, they is same as that of the ionic radii, because the alkali metals readily lose an electron and become cationic. The cationic radius is smaller than the neutral atom. The relative ionic radii also increases down the column. Increasing order of atomic radii and ionic radii are same, that is lithium and lithium ion has minimum, and then it is in the increasing order from sodium ion, potassium ion, rubidium ion, and the maximum atomic and ionic radii belongs to cesium and cerium ion. Density of the alkali metals. Having the largest radius and volume, alkali metals have the least at lowest density. So they are very soft and can be cut with a knife. Lithium, sodium and potassium are lighter than water. Potassium has the lowest density among alkali metals. Then their electropositive metals are all univalent. So ionization energy needed for the removal of the valence electron will be highest for the small lithium atom. With increasing atomic size, the valence electrons get shielded by the inner electrons and becomes easily removable with less energy requirement. Hence, the ionization energy decreases with an increasing atomic number from top to bottom. Then ionization energy, alkali metals and alkaline earth metals are comparable, because as we go from alkali to alkaline earth metals, the number of shells remain the same, but nuclear pull increases and so the size decreases and ionization energy is increased. So increasing order of ionization energy is lithium is greater than sodium, and sodium is greater than potassium, and thus cesium has the least. Now we see the solubility or hydration of alkali metals. Solubility decreases with the increasing size, so that cesium ion is the least water soluble alkali metal. Soluble in water is related to the ionic nature and the size. Smaller ions have high charge density and can be solvated with more water molecules, and this releases a high enthalpy of hydration and makes the hydrated ions more stable. So solubility of lithium ions is highest as compared to other elements, and thus solubility of cesium ion is the minimum. Then reduction potential also is a specific physical property. The substances that can donate electrons are reducing agents. Reducing ability is related to the ease of electron donation or lower ionization energy. As ionization energy decreases down the column, reducing property is expected to increase from lithium to cesium. While reducing ability increases from sodium to cesium, lithium has the highest reduction potential, that is minus 3.04 volt, and is the strongest reducing agent of all elements.